Hello Pathfinders, welcome to our video lesson for seed honor. My name is Mukalu Steven. Today we will explore the fascinating world of the seeds and learn how to grow them. Seeds are the starting point for all plants. They contain the embryo of new plant and they provide the nutrients for growth. What are seeds? Seeds are the reproductive structure of a plant. They contain the embryo of a new plant and provide it with the necessary nutrients to grow. We have the different parts of the seeds. We have the seed coat, the plumule, the hypoly, radicle, helium, micropyle, and the cotyledon. So seeds with the one cotyledon are called monocotyledonous, and seeds with different two cotyledon are called dicotyledonous. For example, we have the bean is among the dicotyledonous, and then with the monocotyledonous we have the corns like maize. These seeds can also have endosperm. For example, this part here is having the endosperm. Let me first take down. They have the umbilical. This one is what? They have the pressure leaves. Those first leaves. Okay, now you can see here we have the two dicotyledon. Then the seed coat, which is allocated on the outer side of the seed. So these are the types of the seeds where we have the monocotyledonous seeds and the dicotyledonous seeds. So those are some of the pictures for seeds. You can see we have the beans, the nuts, we have the maize, etc. So these are examples of the monocotyledonous seeds. We have maize, we have rice, we have sorghum, millet, wheat, barley, sugarcane, bamboo, palm trees, etc. Those are just a few examples. We have a variety of them. Because of time, let me just continue to the next one. So now this image here shows how the seeds of the monocotyledonous seeds can grow. You can have the seed in the soil, and then this process is showing us when it is growing. It can form out these radicals, which later on form to come into roots, and then this upper part will have to form up leaves. These leaves are called foliage leaves. So these monocotyledonous seeds have got one cotyledon. Always they often have a fibrous kind of root system, and which are thin and branching. They typically have parallel vein which runs lengthwise along the leaves. Examples of the dicotyledonous seeds, we have the beans, the nuts, the soybeans, the peas, the tomatoes, the peppers, cucumbers, sunflowers. Like how we can see this image here, we have got a sort of some examples of those dicotyledonous seeds. Now this shows how the seeds can grow from the soil until when these foliage are out of the soil. So also these have got the characteristics. So these are some of the characteristics of the dicotyledonous seeds. Now these dicotyledonous seeds have got two dicotyledons. Sorry, they have got two cotyledons, which are called dicotyledonous, which means that they are dicotyledonous. The word di means two. Then they often have taproot, for example the bean seed. Then they have got the net-like veins. That was like a network of smaller veins within their leaf systems. So these are some of the advantages of seeds. Seeds allow plants to reproduce efficiently, ensuring the continuation of their species. Now, if we didn't have any seeds on the world, I think the plants will be no more. So that is one of the advantages, is that it allows plants to reproduce efficiently, ensuring the continuation of their species. Now, seeds are source of food. For example, portion from maize. I think that one we can see it very well from within our communities. For example, in schools, we usually take a portion. Then seeds are source of oil. For example, groundnuts. From groundnuts, we can have oil, which we can use for consumption and home use. Then they are source of food values like proteins and carbohydrates. Proteins, we can get it from beans, the groundnuts. Then carbohydrates, we can get it from maize and maybe rice. Now they are easy to store and transport. With seeds, they can be kept for a long period of time, unlike the fresh plants, and they are easy to transport. Seeds play a crucial role in maintaining ecosystem stability by providing food and habitat for various species. Habitat for various species, for example, the nitrogen-fixing bacteria within the maybe the bean seeds, which have root nodules. I think you remember that when you had from your schools. Then seed helps hold soil in one place, preventing soil erosion and soil degradation. Now these seeds will keep the soil intact. That is within one position, such that the soil is prevented from running away, and hence preventing soil degradation. Sorry, let me come back. Seeds are also source of income after sales. Maybe after selling them, we can get some money, maybe to pay our school fees. Getting that money even to do the work of God. Maybe some of our parents are farmers. For them, they can grow those seeds, they sell them, they pay for our school fees. So different methods by which seeds are scattered. One of them is that seeds are often carried by wind dispersal due to specialized structures like wings or parachutes. Then seeds are dispersed by water, often with adaptations for aquatic environment, e.g. coconut. Then seeds are dispersed by animals, often through ingression and the subsequent deposition in new locations, e.g. nuts or nuts. Then by the influence of gravity disposal, seeds fall to the ground due to gravity, often rolling or bouncing away from the parent plant, especially when they are dried up. They can easily fall from the parent plant to the ground. Then agricultural practices through intentional planting them by humans. Like now, those seeds that are grown in the garden, they are intended for planting. So that one increases their disposal. Seeds are used for food. They are seeds that are used for food. Remember, at the first, when the world was created, our first food which we are supposed to take was seeds and plants. These animals just came in after maybe the floods, that is around the period of Noah. So human beings were supposed to take seeds and plants. So seeds are used for food. For example, sunflower seeds often roasted and are used in salads and maybe some snacks. Then we have the pumpkin seeds. When they are roasted or used in baking, pumpkin seeds are nutritious and tasty addition to many dishes. We can add it to many dishes. Then we have the chia seeds, rich in omega-3 fatty acids and fiber. Chia seeds are often added to smooth baked goods and salads. We have the flax seeds, high in omega-3 fatty acids and fiber. Then these seeds are often used in baking, smoothies, and egg substitutes. We have some seeds used in baking, cooking, and topping for various dishes. They are also used as a versatile ingredient. We have seeds with oil. For example, sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds are popular for cooking oil, rich in vitamin E and low saturated fats. Then we have soya beans. Soya beans oil is widely used in cooking, baking, and as an ingredient in many foods. Remember, in soybean we can also come up to make milk from those soybean, which milk can be used for consumption at maybe for home use, and it is very nutritious for us to take. Then we have canola seeds, which are versatile cooking oil, low in saturated fatty and high in monounsaturated fats. Then we have these corn seeds. Corn seeds are used in cooking, frying, and as an ingredient in many food products. These spinach seeds are popular in cooking oil, rich in monounsaturated fats, and often used in Asia cuisine. Planting seeds. How do we plant our seeds? We need to first prepare the soil by choosing the right soil that is well drained. Lose the soil to a depth of about 8 to 10 inches to allow for root growth. Remember, when the soil is not loosened, the roots will fail to grow well, hence the plants die. Then add organic matter by mixing some composite or well-rotted manure to improve soil fertility and structure. So before you planting, you need to add some composite manure to improve the soil. Otherwise, your plants will not grow well, especially when the land or that soil is used for many times. The plants will not grow well. Then plant at the right depth and spacing in between the plants. Make sure that the plants are well spaced so that you can yield very well. If you make them to overcrowd, they will come into little sunshine, competition for the nutrients, hence poor yields, and making losses. So you need to give maybe the proper spacing and the right depth so that the plants can grow very well. Then water gently but thoroughly after planting. Ensure that there is adequate water for plant growth. Then provide the right condition for growth like light, maintain optimal temperature, and then keeping soil moist. That is maybe watering those plants in order to keep the soil moist. Then carrying out pruning the surrounding plants to allow light, and then maintain optimal temperature by mulching the plants. Maybe if you mulch, you can also keep the soil to be moist. Understand the term mulching? I hope you understand it very well. When we cover our plants in the garden with some sorts of maybe dried leaves or those leafy leaves, then we are doing mulching. The condition for seed growth. Seeds germinate when conditions are favorable, including the following: temperature, that is warmth or cold; sunlight, that is light; then water. If it is not moist condition, then it is in drought. And then if it is not in sunshine, that is darkness. Plants would require not too much, but medium level. If there is light, not at high level, and if it is temperature, not at high temperature. And if it is water, it should be at a medium level, maybe apart from rice, because rice can even grow in more dirty flooded water. It can grow in there. Then soil, where the pH must be at a certain level. Some plants can grow in acidic pH and others in an alkaline level, but it depends on which plant you can grow at that soil. You need to call out the soil sampling before maybe you can plant your plants on that soil. Then harvesting seeds. We often go for harvesting when the plants are ready to be harvested. Harvesting seeds is an essential step in the process of growing plants, whether for food, gardening, or conservation. Here is a general guide on how to harvest seeds. When to harvest the seeds. Check for maturity. Seeds usually ready to harvest when they are fully mature and dry. Then look for signs of dryness by checking for signs of dryness such as change in color, texture, or bitterness. Remember that if you harvest those seeds when they are immature, they will not come back to grow, and then that is seed dormants, hence making bits of losses. Then check the seed pods. For plants with seed pods, check if the pods are dry and brittle. Such that even when you break it, it is okay that the seeds can easily come out. Then cut or pull the seed heads. Cut or pull the seed heads from the plant, leaving a small piece of stem attached. Dry the seed says further by spreading them out in a warm or dry place, maybe under the sunshine. Then remove the seeds. Remove the seeds from the seed heads by gently shaking or rubbing them. Then clean the seeds, maybe by removing any debris or chaff. I'm coming to my conclusion for this lesson. Seeds are vital parts of our ecosystem, providing sustenance, shelter, and beauty to our world. From the intricate structure of monocotyledonous and dicotyledonous seeds to the diverse method of seed disposal, seeds play a crucial role in the life cycle of the plants. By understanding and appreciating the importance of seeds, we can cultivate a deeper connection with nature and foster a great appreciation for the intricate web of life that surrounds us.